Welcome back to the Summer Engagement Virtual Series with Eastchester Family Services. This series will explore the power of proper hydration and its impact on your health. We have two dynamic presenters, Ellison Herndon, who's a family advocate, and Taylor Janet Brown, our Chief Strategy Officer. Enjoy.
Feel tired, drained, or just not quite yourself? Many people assume it's due to aging. However, oftentimes it's not. It's dehydration. It's easy to overlook, and as we get older, our sense of thirst becomes less reliable. However, our bodies still need just as much water and electrolytes. Today, we'll walk you through why hydration matters, how to do it right, and how small changes can have a big impact on your body and your mind.
Water plays a role in almost every function of the body. It keeps your brain sharp, helps your heart pump, aids digestion, and protects your joints. Dehydration can mimic symptoms of fatigue, depression, hypertension, or even dementia. So staying hydrated is one of the simplest things you can do to feel better, fast. Here's the catch. Older adults often don't feel thirsty even when they're already dehydrated. So that's why regular mindful hydration is so important.
Let's talk about what staying hydrated actually does for you. Your brain needs water to think clearly. Staying hydrated can improve your mood, your concentration, and even reduce forgetfulness and confusion. Water carries oxygen to your muscles. That means more strength, fewer cramps, and less fatigue on your daily tasks. Your joints stay cushioned and mobile with proper hydration. This is especially important if you have arthritis. Water keeps things moving in your digestive system, which prevents constipation, something not a lot of us like to talk about, but it is essential. Next is your immune system, which also relies on water to flush out toxins and to carry infection-fighting cells throughout your body. We often mistake thirst for hunger. Drinking more water can help reduce snacking and support a healthy metabolism.
Let's talk about the best way to stay hydrated. First, don't wait until you're already thirsty. Take small sips throughout the day. When you wake up, before your meals, when you check your phone, and before bed. However, drink a small amount before bed as to minimize the urge to use the restroom in the middle of the night. The average adult should consume 8 to 10 glasses of water a day. A great way to keep track of how much water you're drinking is to keep your daily requirement in one container and pour from this container throughout the day. If you have an empty container by the end of the day, then you know you've hit your daily requirement. At least 1 glass of water a day should contain a sugar-free electrolyte packet to replace the electrolytes you've lost throughout the day. If you're not a fan of plain water, there are plenty of ways to add flavor naturally. You can add healthy ingredients such as lemon, lime, mint, or berries to add some zest. Drinking herbal tea or coconut water is also a great way to stay hydrated. Be sure to watch out for sugary drinks. Sodas, fruit juices, and sweet tea may seem hydrating, but are actually dehydrating because of their high sugar content. Also, reducing the amount of sugary drinks you have a day can reduce your risk for diabetes, heart disease, and other chronic conditions. You can also stay hydrated through the foods you eat. Foods like watermelon, celery, spinach, and even cottage cheese are water-rich foods that can help you stay hydrated and energized.
Let's go over a few common myths about hydration. Myth number 1, drinking a lot of water automatically means you're hydrated. Here's the fact. At least once a day, your glass of water should contain a sugar-free electrolyte powder to help replenish those electrolytes you may have lost throughout the day. Myth number 2, if you're not thirsty, you don't need to drink water. Here's the fact. Being thirsty is not always a reliable cue that you're dehydrated, and it is important to drink small amounts throughout the day. Myth number 3, water is the only way to stay hydrated. Here's the fact. You can also hydrate yourself by adding electrolytes to your water eating water-rich foods like cucumbers or strawberries, limiting high sodium foods like pizza, chips, and even frozen meals.
There may be times you need to be especially mindful about staying hydrated. Even if you're not moving your body, hot weather and certain medications may increase fluid loss. Make sure you keep a water bottle and an electrolyte packet on the go. Be sure you're hydrating pre- and post-physical activity like gardening, housework, a walk, or a workout. You'll feel much better and have much more energy. Also, be mindful of when you engage in physical activity. Try to plan these activities for the morning or the evening when it is cooler.
Here's a few signs to look out for to indicate you may be dehydrated. Symptoms of dehydration include muscle cramps, dry mouth, dry eyes, dry or cracked lips, dizziness, headache, or dark yellow urine. Always consult with your primary care provider if you have additional questions or concerns in regards to your hydration levels.
Hydration can make you feel better physically and emotionally. It supports your essential bodily functions, mood, energy, and even memory. To improve your hydration habits, start small. Aim for 1 extra glass of water a day, add 1 new water-rich food to your diet, introduce 1 electrolyte packet daily, and always keep your water bottle with you. If you're following these hydration guidelines and still feel dehydrated, contact your primary care provider about the option of IV hydration.
Thank you so much for watching. Stay hydrated and stay healthy. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count, but the life in your years. Keep living.